Using social media influencers is becoming an extremely popular and effective strategy to get your brand in front of potential customers. It's a process that can be incredibly lucrative, but also tricky. There are certain rules you should follow if you choose to dive into influencer marketing. Here, I'm going to present you with 10 tips so you can make this strategy as effective as possible. First and foremost, you want to determine what your goals are before you contract a single influencer. What are you wanting out of this strategic move? Is it more sales or leads? Do you just want to increase your brand's awareness? Setting both short-term and long-term goals is going to help determine the best route to take with this marketing strategy. Once you know what you want your outcome to be, it's time to select the appropriate influencers. Don't just look at how many followers a potential influencer has. Obviously, make sure the influencer is credible in your domain, but also look at how they're engaging with their social network. If their community is actively engaging, that influencer could be promising. Make sure the influencer fits the campaign. If you're launching a new product, look for an influencer that has authority with new products. When you choose those perfect influencers, make sure the content they're pushing out for you is authentic. Viewers can easily spot a sponsored ad from an influencer, and this can add some damaging effects to your brand. Make sure you work closely with the influencer to come up with quality content. Be sure to manage expectations. Communicate with who you're working with on what kind of ROI you would like to achieve through the influencer campaign. Ask influencers about their past campaign successes, determine your goals, and communicate an appropriate expectation. This will help both of you stay on track. Make it worth the influencer's time and risk of working with you and your brand. Consider the influencer's audience and what their interests may be. Prizes or access to special events that fit their demographic can greatly increase the success of a social influencer campaign. Don't discount influencers with a smaller audience. They may not seem as fruitful on the surface, but they could have one of the most engaging communities on their platforms. Be sure to do your research and don't discredit the smaller fish. They can be more cost-effective and bear more fruit at the end of the day. Allow the influencer to be creative. They know what works best with their audience. I know how hard it can be to not have full control of your marketing message, but some of these influencers are pros and know exactly what works. Trust them, but always measure every move. You want to make this partnership as effortless as possible for both you and the influencer. Remember that they will have businesses just like yours reaching out to them. You don't want to make your relationship difficult and affect the whole campaign. Don't expect the influencer to do everything and you get the results you want. Be proactive in the process. Realize that this can be a long-term game. One post from one influencer is not going to change the landscape of your business. Be consistent and be authentic, and good things will come. If you haven't considered influencer marketing before, now is the time to begin seeing if it's a good fit for your marketing strategy. As always, thank you for listening to these tips, and if you'd like to learn more, subscribe to this page so you can be updated with any future videos. Take care.